This is a dirt block, and over the next 30 days, I'm going to be transforming it into an entire Minecraft house. Welcome everybody to day 18 of the Dirt series, and if you can't tell, the microphone is now delivered, so no more fan noise. Now, in the last episode, our base got compromised, but a player decided it'd be a good idea to explode some raid TNT behind me, and they ended up dying in the blast, but I still heard somebody digging, so what that means is there was somebody else that was still in my base. And, that's not good. Now, main suspicions are pretty simple, right? We have Willerhide, who messaged me seconds before the blast. We have Lonity, who of course has been to my base many times. Nobody ever actually broke my claim chest, which can only mean one thing. These people are trying to mess with me. Since only one person that I'm suspecting is actually online though, I feel like it might actually be safe to go back to my base. And at the very least, maybe be able to recover some of my items. It's a huge risk, because of course it could go terribly, but I think it's something I have to do, okay? I'm in my claim chest area. Everything seems to be fine. Okay, so this is the wreckage. It kind of just was some craters over here. My melon farm obviously also got exploded. And then, you know, on top of that, all my chests are kind of gone. But my spawners did survive, and I think what I'm gonna do is try to just take these back and keep them safe. Because ultimately, if I'm gonna get hit by the Great Reset, I want to make sure that I have some ways to make money. At this point, if there's one thing I know for certain, it's that it's not safe to stay here. I think I've got everything, at least that I'm gonna grab. I do real quick want to check on charcoal, because I didn't do that last episode. Obviously, I was more focused on trying to get out of my base, and I'm not sure if they survived. Charcoal's gone. I don't even know what to say, but I know I'm taking a PC with me regardless. I'm gonna message the person that blew themselves up yesterday. Maybe they would be willing to give me some information. They're willing to call, so let's see. The questions are pretty simple that I got for you. I know we saw each other yesterday when I was up by the cosmetic crates. Raid TNT exploded inside of my base. Now, I looked back at this footage with Lonity, and you died in that explosion. The other part of it is, you weren't alone. You were not the only person that was there. Immediately after, there were mining sounds in the wall. People potting up. Who else was there with you? One of my allies. Okay, obviously that was a little bit of a weird call because, you know, they didn't talk. But big piece of information that we got from it was that one of my allies is the ones that gave them the cords and told them to be at my base. Now, that doesn't really narrow it down too much, because the only people that I would say I'm allied with are 3Facts and Lonity. I can't get past the sus that Willerhide had messaged me the such cryptic messages right before the explosion. I mean, he literally said, "You'll understand soon," and boom. Like, there's not much that I can really do other than that. Unfortunately, Lonity is busy right now, but in tomorrow's episode, I am most definitely going to be confronting him, if not Willerhide as well, just to see, you know, maybe they have some more information. I know Lonity is trying to help, but I'm starting to think that not everything is how it seems. Okay, so it's really just about time for me to go find another spot to make a base, and of course, I have to hide this one a little better. So if I just go like this, and now we are in a safe location. So I am mining this area out right now to just kind of start the workings of a new base. So while I do this, something I wanted to bring up is that FlameFrags posted his Lifesteal application, which is a 4-hour and 38-minute video, which is insane. Obviously, I know length isn't one of the things that they're looking at, right? They said video length and view count doesn't matter, but 4 hours and 38 minutes, that is the length of 3 full movies that you could go see in a movie theater. I really do respect the grind there. And even though that doesn't really affect any way that I'm doing my application, because mine's only going to be like 8-9 minutes, it's still kind of daunting to see that and be like, that's what I'm competing against. Obviously, in general, I know that, like, I'm not directly competing against that, but, like, just the thought of it and the fact that my 8-minute video needs to stand up against a 4-hour and 38-minute video, there's just a little bit of pressure to it, you know? Ultimately, I'm gonna do what I can with my 8 to 9 minutes, and me knowing what I've done, I am confident in that if I execute it correctly, it could work out really well. Like I kind of said, though, like a week and a half ago, applications are most definitely ramping up, just in terms of, like, the sheer number of them that are being posted. Like, I think we've had maybe 70 applications in the last 2 or 3 days, which is quite a jump from like 12 a day. Obviously nothing crazy, but still. And then obviously comes the question of what am I going to do with Lonity, right? Because right now, I mean, he is suspect number 1. Even though he's not on today, Lonity is most definitely going to question why my stuff isn't there anymore. What do you guys think of the new mic? I've tested it out, obviously, to get it to work and all that. Used it for different parts of my application to try to, you know, boost some audio quality, whatnot. I've obviously played around with it a little bit, and I really, really like it, but I want to know what you guys think. Like, from a viewing perspective, how nice is it for that fan noise not to be there? And how much more do you notice that the fan noise was there now that it's not there at all? So what I'm going to do to end off this episode is fill this room with obsidian and, you know, do better than I did last time, because I don't need people mining in my walls again. And thankfully today, if I go on AH, there's a ton of obsidian available, so I'm just going to get as much as I need and fill up this room. And there we go. Well, kind of. I spent most all my coins and I can't really afford any more obsidian right now, but this is at least mostly done, and by the time next episode comes, I should be able to afford enough to finish this out and be able to actually start doing what I want to do. Now, before we end off this episode, I am going to head back to spawn real quick. I've decided that we are going to try to resell Lanity's head again, because ultimately, he's become untrustworthy and I can't risk it. Oh, random spike ball just gave me 15,000 coins. Thank you very much. You offset like a stack of obsidian. Yay. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time with Lanity's head and just list it as a bid for 1 million coins. Because, you know what? If somebody does it, then I'm gonna make a lot of money. Oh, it's you again. Hi. Hi there. Hi. Nope. Okay, so this is what happened the other day, is they just kind of stumbled upon me and just kind of started chasing me. They weren't wearing pants last time, but they want to trade. Okay, hi. They're just giving me 4 emeralds. Thanks, I guess. You're still kind of terrifying. You're very scary. Like, you genuinely, terrify me. 32 obsidian. Oh, and they paid me my 10,000 coins back for leaking the cords. Aw. Okay, so they've righted their wrongs. They're still kind of terrifying. Like, I am still very scared of you. I hope you know that. But anyways, I really do gotta go. These people are all messaging me. It's past my time. In tomorrow's video, we'll make sure that we try to talk to at least one of Willerhide or Lanity and try to see what's going on. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!